Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is squashing squatters' rights and giving power back to property owners. The new law aims to address what's become a national crisis. Just this month, a woman's body was found stuffed in a duffel bag in a New York City apartment. She was allegedly killed by two squatters who had taken over her dead mom's home. Squatting, as you've seen, is often treated as a civil matter, meaning police don't get involved, so instead forcing property owners to have to go to court. It's a process that takes a whole lot of time, but Florida is flipping those rules and other states are attempting to do the very same. In New York, a bill that would basically eliminate squatters' rights has been filed. And joining me now is New York Assemblyman Jarrett Gandolfo, one of the co-sponsors of that legislation. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. In New York, squatters have rights after 30 days. Your bill would extend the time period to 45 days and allow police to make arrests for squatting. I guess my question to you, why does it not eliminate rights for them entirely and always give the homeowner the upper hand?
Well, there's certain distinctions to be made. Obviously, what we're targeting here with the Property Protection Act is people who break into homes with the intent to squat in the home and make it easier for police and homeowners to remove them. There are instances that we have seen where someone actually thinks they're going to rent a legal apartment, but it's actually a scammer who has access to a home and is renting it, and the person living there is under the impression that they are doing so legally. That's why we've extended it a little more, and we're mainly targeting people who break in with the intent to squat.
Okay. Some of this video, Jarrett, it's unbelievable what we've seen play out here in recent weeks. You and your fellow Republicans have proposed this, but the New York Assembly is majority Democrat. So do you think this legislation stands a chance?
Well, excuse me. Well, actually, there are a couple of Democrat co-sponsors on it, which you don't see happen often in Albany when Democrats sign on to a Republican bill. This is something that really does need action. I love what Florida has done to make it easier for homeowners to remove squatters. And it's something that in recent weeks, we've seen so many egregious examples and high-profile cases. You mentioned earlier the unfortunate case where the woman was killed by squatters in her apartment in New York City. We saw the case in Queens where a woman inherited the house and couldn't get in there. And then we saw the instance of the quote-unquote migrant influencer instructing and encouraging people to break into homes to squat in them. So this is something that we really need to take action on immediately in New York.
And it's been around for a while. Why does it feel like it's just now reaching a boiling point here within the last few weeks, not just in New York, but all over the country? What's the deal?
Well, I know in New York, the laws really haven't changed surrounding tenants' rights and squatting. What has changed in New York over the years is a kind of a general culture of lawlessness that's taken over, not just in New York, but in other cities. So I think people who have ill intent are emboldened. They feel like there are no consequences when they go out and commit crimes, especially squatting. And a lot of these people, they know how to game the system. They've done this before. I have a personal story. My mother, God rest her soul, she was a landlord, and she had an incident with not a squatter, but a tenant. It took her 8 months to get them out of the house because they knew exactly how to play the system.
Yeah. And I know dealing with squatters, I mean, property owners, they have to go to court to evict, and the average eviction in New York City takes 2 years. It's just crazy that this has all been allowed to go on for so long. Assemblyman Jarrett Gandolfo, thank you so much. Please keep us posted on the progress of your bill. We want to know.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.